Word. Shit. Let me send this link out. I want to get that going. Cause I'm gonna make it real funky for you. 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 Smooth B, notorious, glorious. That's the shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna let that play. I'm gonna send a link out. Y'all know nothing about that.
That's the Johnson brother, the brothers Johnson.
Girl, why you talking to that jab turkey? Why you talking to that jab turkey?
You know what? I forgot. God damn it.
You know, Kanard older than everybody on this Zoom.
I keep it real with the old school shit.
Kanard, you say oh shit, period. You just say oh shit. Then you said huff, shakes over lamb's tail, jab turkey. You always call somebody a sinner. Like what? You the oldest person I know.
What's wrong with Kanard?
My bad.
Oh, he say old shit.
He
got people jab turkeys.
He always jiving.
Jab turkeys, jab.
He always jiving.
No fault.
Somebody always jab.
You gotta catch the vibe. Look, I be over here. I be in my own little circle. You know, I say what I say. I do what I do. I keep it real. You know,
man. And then you text us with your shit. We be like, I'll be like, what the heck? You like they jive ass. I'll be like, he at it again.
I be talking like that all day too.
Straight up.
Yeah. He at it again. Call somebody jive.
Ouch. Sorry.
Be jiving. Hold on, let me send Mika this. This is shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This record right here.
Yeah, there is a song there.
Man. Mika.
I forgot about that damn song.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to start putting that into the show. You know, like a little intro, couple minutes, you know, play one record or whatever. And then just go right into what we're gonna go into, you know. So y'all vibe out, you know, go and grab the drinks and shit. And cheers, you know. I'm sipping.
You know.
That's what I come here for. Straight up. Damn, I'm trying to figure out how to hold on. Okay, y'all gotta send this to Mika. Y'all know the lyrics?
I don't know the lyrics to any songs. I know the music, but the lyrics, I suck. I suck at lyrics.
Yeah, me too.
You take that hat off your head, John. Go ahead, let us go ahead and see your process.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Come on, John, go ahead.
Nope.
Yeah, bro, you can't
let us see.
Man. What's up?
Let us see. Let us see your long luxury.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my hair, and I don't know it's good. It's just long, and I hate long. And
come on, let us see your long. Let us see your long luxurious. Come on.
No. You, like Kanara said, you sinners will not see my hair.
You selfish as hell. Why we can't enjoy your hair too?
No.
Hey, bro, you good, bro. You 100%. Don't worry about nothing.
I need to wait about.
Take it off.
I need about 6 months until I can make them into locks, and then I'll take it off.
You gonna lock your joints?
I'm trying, man. But this process to get your hair long is, man, nigga. This bitch is. I almost cut it off this morning.
Let me see so I can tell you what. Let me look at it and tell you what you can do.
Nope.
At least let me look at it.
Nope.
Let's see. That ain't bad.
It's long and can't do shit with this. You can't fade this shit.
Heartbeats front and center.
I hate you. I hate you.
Hey, have you thought about getting that
love for
you, baby?
Yeah, them locks. Them locks is
John,
like,
have you tried to get that sponge for it?
yeah, the little like this.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit.
I got one.
Yeah, have you tried to use it?
Hell no.
So why you turning your nose up at it?
Right. We trying to help
that
you.
shit.
Staying over there looking like Smokey Robinson and the Miracles and shit.
Nah, but it's gonna twist your hair. You get one of them.
My eyes ain't
I
pretty
got one
enough
in
to
there.
look like Smokey Robinson.
Hey, but John, for sure, get one of them things, or you can go get it locked. Let them start a little twist. They can twist that.
Too. Yeah, it's about long.
They can twist that.
They're gonna have to use something sticky like a wax or organic honey.
Don't put no damn wax in your hair. Don't put no wax in your hair. It's gonna be a bitch to get it out.
No, no. The organic honey basically turns into a wax, but it dissolves.
Okay, well I don't know nothing about that. But you can go get a set right now. You can go get a set.
Yeah, you can get it. You can start your locks now with that little bit of hair. That's enough hair for them to lock it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find me some Africans and see what they know. Like, hey,
you Africans gotta go there. Just get you somebody that locks.
You can't just go to anybody. You gotta find somebody who know what they're doing because
Africans.
No,
they do.
Let me tell you why. Because when people
that's why we over here in the first place.
Well, shut up. We ain't gonna talk about our people. But you want somebody that know like for the size of your hair, the texture of your hair, the grade of your hair, the thickness of your hair, like all of that matters when they lock in your hair. So you want somebody that know all that shit so your locks don't be looking bogus. And you want your edges too, so you want somebody to know what they doing.
And you want to tell them when you go get a set, get a big set. Don't get a small set.
And if you're interested,
I mean, basically bigger braids or your set will be bigger.
Your locks.
Your locks will be bigger.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why you need to. But that's why you need to go to somebody who know what they're doing, so they'll know what to do with your hair. I got a girl. If you're interested, I'll send you your number. She does my locks.
I ain't driving to Alabama, goddamn, getting the
hair. She in Chicago, my nigga. I came to Chicago to get my hair done, and she's been doing my hair for.
Mobile, Alabama.
And she does a good job. She's really personable, black girl. She got her own shop, and she really.
Lisa, you trying to send us to Mobile, Alabama?
I'm in Birmingham, first of all. And they don't.
Hey, my granddad born in Mobile, Alabama.
My people from Mobile and from Alabama and from Troy, but I got a girl here who does my hair, but they don't really know how to do hair. They don't do hair like they do hair in Chicago, and she don't style my hair. Like, I don't like for her to style my hair because it be the same shit, and sometimes I be feeling like I be looking like a Mr. Ma'am, so I don't let her. I come home and get my hair done now.
See, I didn't like when I had my locks. I didn't like them. I didn't like to wear them down too much because that shit be hot. And then I wanted the styles, but I didn't want to pay for them. So like by the time I knew how to retwist, you know what I'm saying, I was out of the shop, and I started learning how to braid a little bit. So I knew how to braid, but that was as far as I knew. Then it was just ponytail. But
she only charged me like when she retwist and wash my hair and everything and style my hair, it's only $80.
That's a deal.
Yeah, and she does a really good job. But down here, everything is like a la carte, and I'll spend like $100. And again, she had me looking like somebody's Mr. Ma'am. Like I feel like I look suspicious because she does stuff like that double twist, like double twist and all that other stuff. Yeah. And I feel like my shoulders are too broad, and I feel like I look a little mannish. I don't feel like it's a girl hairstyle.
Got that tackling it.
Man, yeah, I be feeling like real mannish. So I don't let her do my hair no more. I don't let her style my hair. I'll let her wash it and retwist, but I don't let her style. But I've been going home for the past 2 times, just letting the girl who usually does my hair do my hair because it looks nice. And it
before you forget, send me your girl number because I need this shit done.
I'm about to put it in the chat box right now.
But once you start going, you're gonna have to keep going at least until you can twist it on your own.
What you mean going?
Going to the shop.
You gotta keep it maintained.
Yeah.
he think about doing it once, and that's it.
I mean, you can do it yourself, but you need a set.
Paying $90 every other 2 weeks.
That shit
Don't be a cheap ass. It's not gonna be every 2 weeks because you don't retwist your hair every 2 weeks.
That sounds like real dick in the butt behavior to me. Why am I going to the beauty? Now I'm getting my hair done.
It's
now
not the beauty shop.
It's
not
They pat your shit.
I can't stand you.
Mika.
Yeah, he patted his damn head.
I ain't heard from Mika all night tonight. Mika.
Yeah, Mika.
That's
How often you get your hair done, did?
Well, okay. We'll go first.
You say what now? I'm sorry, my son was talking to me.
How often you get your hair done, did?
Considering that I wear other people's hair, I change my hair up like every other day. But I was listening to Alicia too. I'm thinking about locking it because I'm tired of wearing wigs now. I'm ready for a new look.
The real ones or the ones you buy and they put in?
No, I wear those too, but I want the real ones. I'm thinking about locking my own hair now.
No, you can buy, but you can buy if you don't want to go that ugly phase, you can buy lock extensions that are permanently put in.
Don't buy that.
Yeah, I have those. What I normally wear is the crochet locks. The girl that do my crochet locks, they look like real locks.
But these are like hand rolled, like they're human hair and they're individual. So when they're locking your hair, they can actually, it's an extension. And what
they call an add-on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Alicia, just so I'm clear, this suggestion, this is solely for Tamika, right? Because
men can do it too. You can do it.
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
I mean, that's but John.
If I come on this bitch next week looking like Milli Vanilli, no.
I'm gonna say, damn, that look good.
I mean, that's who I've seen it. I've seen it done on men's hair. I don't see too many women do it.
My hair,
but I see it men's doing.
You're a whole woman.
This is not. These are lock extensions. Like my hair is grown, but I've had these in for 2 years. These are lock extensions. You're a whole American
woman. That's acceptable.
These are hand rolled. There's human hair. They're palm rolled. It's human hair. I can dye this hair. I can do whatever to this hair. But when I started my locks, these are lock extensions.
Well, we know that the women can get away with shit that the guys
can't. We can get away with it. You didn't even know these weren't locks. Like, I mean, they are locks now. But when people walk up to me, these blow in the wind. They do. I mean, nobody, unless I tell somebody, nobody knows. And they're good. Like I paid $400 for them, but it's worth it. Like they wash, and I've had these for 2 years.
I tell you, if I start doing drag shows, then maybe I think about that.
That's an option for you.
First of all, maybe I need to make a little money. Don't judge my process.
You dressing up in drag was an option, so I'm just trying. Did I miss something? Are you hard up for money?
Hey, COVID has had me discover some things about my life, and I'm just trying to explore everything I need to know.
Maybe we need to talk about it before you actually do it.
Not too much, man. Look, now, Amy, y'all, let's get to the show, because this is part 2 of we talking about no knock warrants, and I'd like to hear from Mika. Mika, what's your take on no knock warrants?
I think you looking to get your ass killed. I think you looking when you come in somebody's house in the wee hours of the night with a key and you making a whole lot of noise. You expecting for my reaction or anybody's reaction to get up and fuck you up. I feel like what they did to that young man was very, very off. I told my son, promise me, you ain't never going to Minnesota, because I would hate to have to come tear that city up, that state, whatever. But that no not going to me, Kennard, is bullshit. It's bullshit because you're asking for somebody to get murdered. It's no way for you to do a no knock warrant to go up in somebody's house wee hours of the night while they're in the bed sleep.
Yeah,
and don't come out with a murder. You know, and don't come out with at least one person dead.
Right.
Because that's like a burglar coming in on you. When you waking up out your sleep, you're not comprehending what anybody is saying.
True.
You know, somebody wake you up out your sleep, you gotta ask them, like, what are you saying? What you mean? You can't say soon I wake up, soon you wake up, you can understand what's going on. Shit, I could barely see when I wake up, let alone for me to hear or try to comprehend what's going on. So of course, quite naturally, I'm gonna reach for my gun because 3 hours of the night, somebody coming into your house, you're thinking that's a burglar anyway.
Exactly.
And then they come in with a key and they making a lot of noise. So of course, you're like, what the hell going on? I ain't let you in. How the fuck you get in here?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think you're asking for death. It's no way basically around it. And how they went in on that young man and did what they did to him, because it took me a minute to even see the gun. I watched the video 100 times.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out the way he even had the gun. I mean, it was just bogus all the way around, from the judge signing the warrants to everything was just bogus how they did him. And I think I'm with Alicia and John. I'm ready to start going to jail, trying to start kill white people. Because that's the only way you're gonna send a true message.
Well, I don't think it's a white people thing. It's a system that need to be dealt with. That's just
at this point, the white people run the system.
I mean, yeah,
the white people run the system at this point.
But not all white people run the system. They have to abide by the system like everybody else. Now
and they do, because some of the rules don't apply to them.
True.
I mean, no-knock warrants in white communities.
None.
Right.
None.
That's what I was gonna say. How many no-knock warranties have they done in the white communities? And you have, like Alicia said, that the no-knock warranty came in the 70s. I actually was trying to look it up to see myself, when did this shit even start? Because I never even heard of it. This was something very new to me. But look at all the stuff that happened back in the 70s when John Wayne Gacy and all that shit. Why didn't no motherfuckers go in there with a no-knock warrant on their head?
Well, I think and this is my speculation. I think a lot of that was like for big drug dealers and stuff like that. You know, to catch some guys, you know, with a bunch.
It was to kill Fred Hampton. It was to kill.
Right, so you mean to tell me a drug dealer was more dangerous than a serial killer? Because that's exactly what it was. It's a lynching. It's a lynching law. To be honest, it made it some way to cover up lynch. Well, not to cover it up, but to make it look good. Lynching a nigger, because why did you come up with that? I said nigger. But
was that a hard ER or was that an AH? I'm trying to
That was a hard GR. I heard it.
Right, what's going on here?
ER.
She pronounced every syllable.
Oh shit! I'm like, well, goddamn, shit. Okay.
Like really, like I'm angry behind it. Like I'm really angry behind it, even when I first heard of it, and you know, it really pissed me off, because it's like, why? What are you expecting to get coming in somebody's house late at night and not knocking on their door and announcing yourself? You asking for them. They came with intent to kill. That's to me, that's intent to kill.
They did announce themselves
once they got in the door. Once they got in the door, they went in, they unlocked the door and went in that door and started yelling, "Police, police, get on the ground!" Again, who's gonna comprehend that coming up out of a sleep? Wee hours of the night. You're not comprehending what they're saying.
But then my other side, I was thinking, like, who the fuck goes to bed with a gun in their hand? Who the fuck?
No, he had the gun.
I have a gun under my pillow.
In your hand.
I have a gun under my pillow, under my bed. So if somebody breaks in my house, guess where my hand is going? Right the fuck up under that pillow.
Exactly.
And I do that because I live alone, and if somebody busts in my house, I don't have time to open up my nightstand. My gun is either always on my nightstand or up under my pillow. So I always have easy access. If somebody busts in my door right now, I'm able to get my hand on my gun before they get to my bedroom.
And you have the freedom of carrying a gun.
Yeah, you was accessible. And then you have to make
it legally able to do it. So if I want to sleep with the bitch on my chest, butt ass naked, it's legal for me to do that.
Do that, right?
If a white man made that statement, it wouldn't have made a difference.
True that too.
You know, well.
I mean, with this
they're not killing each other, right?
Right, it's
White
nowhere
people
around.
not
It's
killing each
nowhere
other.
around that.
No, I couldn't hear both. Mika, what you say?
With this situation, it's nowhere around that. That it was wrong all the way around the board.
Right.
And like I say, yeah, it was dead wrong and it was pure wrong. And like I say, with the no-knock warrant, that's like intent. That's intent to kill. You can't.
It wasn't even for him. Like
you
it wasn't even
right,
for him.
For him, exactly.
Let's talk about that too. That wasn't even for him. That wasn't even for that baby.
That's what
it wasn't for him. Not only that, he's an abandoned citizen. He don't have no past arrest or nothing like that. And his gun was registered to him. So I mean, for them to come in on him, and even though they said that the guy that they were looking for had made a threat against the police or whatever the fuck they tried to cover it up, still and all, you still have to identify people for who they are. You just can't assume that he is the person you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I feel like
you get the right address, right? Weren't they at the wrong apartment?
Yes.
Well, they say I don't. They must have.
It was the wrong address. It was the wrong person, and so essentially, what they said was that he had a friend with the warrant.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They said he had a friend.
They said he had a friend.
They were saying that,
but that's not even.
Right. They saying it was his. They saying that it was his friend's apartment. Because his mom said she moved to Dallas.
Warrant, but that don't mean somebody can bust into my house and shoot me.
Right.
Exactly, because even the black lady that stood up, that was on the police side, that's the police force, she stood up and said, I have a son who goes over his friend's house and spends the night and sleeps on their couch. So you just can't assume that this is who you're looking for. And I mean, it to me, I believe I would have had to tear the city up.
Yeah.
You know, I was
it's almost, to be honest, to me, I look at it like it's almost related in a way of that's their retaliation to everything that's been going on in Minnesota. Same way in Chicago. It's a retaliation all the way back to the 70s. It's the retaliation every single time.
So
we supposed to be good folks and keep picking cotton, shut our mouths up and mind our business, and we'll be okay.
Okay.
Soon as we stray off the cotton field, not good folks, then we gotta get whipped.
I don't know.
That's the whole point, right?
I look at it, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, okay, I was thinking about, if y'all remember the chick where the cops took and busted in her crib, her name was Anjanette something. And they
she was naked.
She was naked, right? It was all over the news. Okay.
And that was her. She was the wrong house as well.
Right, she was the wrong house. The police went off a tip that they got from a performer, and they bust up in the wrong door. They had out there like 20 minutes, ass naked. They was 100% wrong, but she's alive to tell the story.
But when you say that's an issue. Because these are trained, these are people that are trained, right?
And wasn't she some kind of legal? Wasn't she some type of official or something?
She's a teacher.
I don't think so. I don't know. But when you walk into somebody, you walk into a woman's house. You walk into a woman's house.
They kind of knew that. I think a little bit.
She was butt ass naked. So she was butt ass naked with all these motherfuckers in her house. Like so you naked. So it's obvious you don't have a weapon. They like, how humiliating is that for you to be in your home? People are busting in your home. You have men and women in your home looking at you while you asshole naked. They didn't allow her to get clothes. They didn't even offer, like, nobody showed fucking decency to this woman. Like even if she was the right person. These are trained people, and that's my biggest issue. Like we're human and we're fallible.
I totally agree.
Yeah. You're a trained professional. And again, the way that they treated this woman, let's disregard the fact that it was the wrong place. She was naked. Like she was asshole naked. And they were just standing around her pointing, go like, if you think about how you would be, you're naked and you have these people in your home, you don't know why they there, and they're not even allowing you to fucking cover up.
Like, and she was asking for cover. She was asking until she put some clothes on, and they still wouldn't let her do it.
So at what point do we say, okay, these motherfuckers are just off the chain? Like they don't care, and they don't care because there's no consequences. If you remember, even her story, they had to force the police to let go to show the video cam footage because they wasn't even gonna show it. Like, no, if they could have covered that up, it would have stayed there. So my issue is that we have a fucking legal game that is terrorizing Black folks, mainly Black folks, but they like the police. If you even see these police, they think that you can't say no to them. They can ask and say what they want to you. They can do what the fuck. Like, even me telling you, I'm not going to show you my ID when it's my, well, apparently in Illinois, you can't say that. You have to, if they ask for your ID, you actually have to show that to them. But only if they suspect you of a crime. So even me asking the police, am I being detained? What are you stopping me for? Like, those seem to incite anger with police out. Like, you're a fucking trained professional, and it's legal for me to ask those things, and you're required to answer them because that's the law. But now you have a fucking gang that thinks that you're not supposed to question them. You're supposed to do what you're told, how you're told to do it. And that, to me, that's a problem, because when you have things like that in place, they believe that they can run into that woman's house butt ass naked and have no regard for the fact.
Well, the higher up told them that. I believe they all tell them that. That's
what I'm saying. But I'm talking about the police as a whole, as a group, not just Minnesota, but the police.
No, as a group, I really believe it.
There's no regard.
White people talk. They talk. They have communication.
And I want to be clear. These ain't just white people, and that's why I have a problem with the police, because these ain't just white people doing this shit.
It's black cops.
Folks. These Black cops are watching this shit go on, and there's no such thing as a good cop that's watching this shit go on and they ain't saying shit. Like, you're a fucking shitty ass cop too if you're allowing this shit to go on. If you ride with these white folks and you see the shit that they're doing and you're not saying nothing, you're a bad cop too. You're a shitty cop too. There has to be some kind of policing of these police, because they're running amok and they're being able to murder and get off. Like the guy that killed Laquan McDaniel. Y'all know he was just released.
Yeah.
Like, so come on. So even when you talk about a police officer being charged and going to jail, like, he didn't spend that much time in jail.
No, he did like 3 years and 9 months.
3 years.
He didn't. So him murdering that young guy, on camera, he got 3 fucking years. Like,
to say what Kennard probably would say is, when you stray off the cotton field, and you keep your head, you keep moving around and bobbing. Now we got to get whipped. And if you just take your whooping, then it's okay.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't live another day.
At all. I'm saying, like,
no, I'm just joking. I'm joking now. I'm just joking. But that's sad though. Even if I look at it exactly like that. It just, they doing it in modern times. Because what will happen if a Black person strayed off the cotton field? They will get whipped.
You have to think about the original purpose of the police in the first place.
Yep.
What was the original police?
Runaway slaves.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
That was about.
So they're doing their job then.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we are taught to. Some of us are taught we supposed to. If we be good, they won't bother us.
No, you know what? If we unify and we have solidarity, they won't bother us. But see that, and one thing you always.
But that's gonna come with war, though. That's come with war. You just don't start. You just don't come together to talk to them.
When they killed Fred Hampton, there was some unity going on.
Yep.
And guess what?
And it was like, what was that? It was almost the same thing.
It couldn't have
no knock warrant. They just ran in there, riddle bullets.
It couldn't have been too much unity, because what protection did Fred Hampton have? If cops was able to bust up in his house Now look at now I say this to say this. Now, if you think about Louis Farrakhan or Barack Obama, keep security. When he was president.
Hold fast. Let me stop you right there. Let me just say that. And I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this shit, but I'm going to say it anyway. Man, you don't think the fucking Farrakhan work for the government?
No, I'm not going there. I'm not saying that.
I'm just, let me tell you why I'm saying that. Because you just said how he has security.
Yes.
In the history of niggas, right? Black men, we ain't gonna see if we say niggas, in the history of men, civil rights leaders, people that are actually fighting for black folks in a way that went against the fucking grain, all of them were assassinated.
Yep, that's true.
All of them.
What the fuck is keeping him alive, right?
We talking about from
I agree with him.
From Malcolm X, who was from Malcolm X, who was about violence, to Malcolm King, who was nonviolent. Like, they were all assassinated. Like, they all died before they hit fucking 40, 50 years old. Like,
and black folks,
none of them made it that far. But I'm just saying, now he made it to a ripe old age, and you don't think, like, it's something to that.
No, I agree, because I say the same thing.
When white folks, when you're and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that it's so much that he has security, but when you're a threat to white folks, they get fucking rid of you. So apparently they're either benefiting or you're not a fucking threat. You're not as much of a threat as you're trying to make it out to seem.
That's true.
And that's all I'm saying. Rock is a fucking government official.
But I want to say
this. We're saying private citizens need security from the police.
Yeah,
no, we need a fucking buddy system. That's what we need, like the military. We need a fucking
right. What I'm saying is that we pay the police. So we actually have security. It's called police. So we need to now have something in addition to the police that we actually pay.
Yeah, because if it's as bad as everybody's.
Yeah, with the policing need policing. Yes. Right. And yes, policing really need policing. Yes, they do.
So my point is, this is why we need to kill these motherfuckers. Because us looking for any type of justice inside of this fucking system is not going to happen. The only thing that's going to get white people in line is when they fucking come up missing. Not come up missing. Come up with their head.
But that's history too.
He's right.
That's history. You absolutely correct. What country or what didn't have war or a civil war?
You ain't gonna have no war like that, because for one, you can't get black people together on one accord.
Oh, I don't think I think history repeats itself. I do believe that.
I do believe
history
that
repeats itself.
Today, right now, in this era, it won't happen while I'm on this planet. It ain't gonna happen.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
I think it's possible
because you know
why it's possible. I believe it's possible because we already talking about it, and their hand is caught in the cookie jar.
What is it?
America is a young country.
6 people,
and they got this country not because of war. But they didn't fight no one over this country.
I think that
I think they lose it over war. I really do.
It's white people. Okay, fuck it. White people do what they do, like, and I think Alicia said this. Do what they do to black people, and it's not all, but it's some, or however you want to fucking say it. But because there's no consequence behind it. But I can guarantee you this. If they knew there was something, same with the cops. If the cops knew that if they came and they killed a black person and immediately after one of them was dead, I guarantee you that's going to put something in their mind. Now, I'm not encouraging this shit, but I'm saying that in order for you to even get there, you have to have solidarity with your people. We do not have that.
It's true.
And because we don't.
No, but it's true. Okay, that's true. But we'll never, no revolution. You don't need 100% of everybody to revolt.
That's true.
No revolution has ever happened.
No, you don't. You definitely don't need everybody.
All revolutions started with a small, just like real life. It's only a small group of people that's really about their life. Only a small group of people. Right. Like 100 people can get a whole civil rights war popping tonight. 100 niggas can get the whole shit going. We don't need all 13 million of us. To be perfectly honest, I think if we had about a solid 3,000-4,000, that's all we need. Anything more than 3,000, go back. We don't need you. I don't even want you. Go back.
And he's true on that, because think about it. When Martin Luther King, they assassinate him. They They broke up the Black Panthers. It wasn't because they had all the black people. They just had enough that, it would have started.
Right.
It would have started.
But first off,
I think to a degree it would have started it, and they're afraid of that.
But they were also very influential. So let's take away the fact that they had people. The fact that they were able to influence and evoke, not only influence, but invoke action with people. That's why they had the potential to make more people want to join that. So they could kill the 1,000 that they had, but it was 1,000 more ready to do.
Your signal getting bad, Alicia.
That was willing to be done. So we can start out with 3,000. That's all we really need. But can y'all hear me?
We hear you, but the signal getting bad.
Is it better?
It's coming around. Yeah, there
you
go.
Better now?
It's
okay.
Slow,
I think that 3,000 is a start, and you invoke action by doing the work. Like when people see the work being done, I think people are tired, and we're looking for something. And that something has to start with us. Like we have to start with something. So if you get 100 people that's talking with the shit, like I ain't talking about going out here just being reckless and killing people, but like coming up with a plan and actually saying, okay, we ain't taking this shit no more. No, I'm saying we should kill. Now, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying it needs to be strategic. It needs to have a purpose behind. Like we ain't just going around reckless killing people, but there needs to be a plan and some protocols in play. Like, motherfucker, we gonna go and police these people. And if I shoot somebody, nigga, I'm gonna need lawyers. Like the way they had that shit set up in the civil rights movement is how we need to have set up now. When somebody go to jail for some shit that we talking about doing, we need to have legal, we need to have money, we need to be able to help fund whatever we gonna fund so that they don't lose their shit. But it's necessary for us to come together and get a fucking plan, because it's fucking bullshit. And until we tell them, not even tell them, until we show them that we done had enough of the foots, clean up their ass till they taste our motherfucking lover. And that's just where I am with the shit.
But
power.
You know, well, right on, shit. And it is Black History Month, so it's ironic that we talking about this, but from my gathering and from what I see, as long as I've been on this planet, and going to what Will said something along the lines of, history repeats itself. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, I said, yeah. History.
Okay, fair enough. So that means that we've been tired before. That means we've been this road before. And we have unified in thousands before. But all it takes is a couple or one or two, because when Martin got killed, it wasn't nothing but black men around him, and he was dead. See, all it takes is for somebody to come and they offer them a little piece of change, or offer them this and that. See, white motherfuckers are instigators. See, they ain't gotta, it's too obvious to, just like when Malcolm got killed, it's too obvious for a white motherfucker to go kill Malcolm. They gonna be, shit, you show up to a mosque and hear you white, they're gonna be looking at you like you crazy. But what did they do? It's obvious what they did. You could pay one of these niggas over here. Same with King, you could pay one of them, or same with Fred Hampton, with Marcus Garvey. You can go down the fucking line. It's gonna be some nigga up in there who on some self shit that will take the money and won't say two words and will die with that shit on their head, but they living wealthy. That's what that is.
We can fix that. I think the reason for that is because people are afraid of the white people. They've got the bigger boot. They've got the bigger. They can do much more to you. The white people can fuck your entire fucking family, your sister, your brother, all them motherfuckers. So you like, man, goddamn, either I go fuck up and do this shit, or
I'm gonna take this $1 billion,
right?
And shut the fuck up. And let
right, but when your option is either you do what the white man asks you and they fuck up your whole entire family, or we cut your ass into millions of pieces tonight. You know what I'm saying? Now you have because if you don't have an option to fight against the white people, then people are like, man, people tend to think that might makes right. Therefore, they just go with this is the path of least resistance. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go with the white people because they're not gonna kill me. Niggas just gonna be mad at me. White people gonna kill me. Now when they have to deal with the fact that no, you fuck over us niggas, we gonna kill your ass too and your entire family the same way that we gonna kill these white motherfuckers. Now niggas got something to think about. Like, oh shit, now I can't just be out here just reckless.
Exactly. You got to put something on the motherfucking head. But look, we at the last minute. It's gonna cut off in a second. We're gonna go over to part 3. I'm gonna send this link out. We've been doing our motherfucking thing because that's what the fuck we want to do. It's the UnCommon show. God damn it. The liquor setting in a little bit, you know, but like I said, I ate a little tonight, so it ain't really full throttle tonight, but I feel good. I'll probably be fucked up in the morning, but oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna have another record ready for y'all on the next one, man. Yeah, if y'all can guess what it is, I'll give y'all a free I don't know. I ain't giving you shit. But anyway.